Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Here's Brock outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Mills.
Get going.
To the middle. MP uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
Pass to Lund. Pagan. Martinez outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. On the wing, Brock, now covered by Martinez. MP outside. No good on the shot. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly. Carrington is like a good highlighter. Gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Now here's O'Neal. From the elbow. Count that one.
2 points. Number 3.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Outside, Lund. Outside, Pagan. Pass to Lund. Clock at 6. And the Attack from Sac with another bucket right there.
Next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Here's the High Flyers. Past MP. The screen by Gov. The drive by MP. Count the basket.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Outside, Lund. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Outside, MP. And a dunk by MP.
What a slam. A long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, I hope not.
He's one high flyer, guys, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be, especially since he's undersized.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And yet another lead change in what's been a hotly contested matchup.
Both teams have their competitive juices flowing. This one could really go either way.
Now Carrington, inside. Lund misses. Outside, MP. Pass to O'Neal. Over Carrington. O'Neal, no good.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
Lund. MP with the block. And here's the fast break. The kick out to O'Neal. Shoots the three. Again, Nathan O'Neal missing. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And MP throws it down.
Excellent execution there off the pick.
And when you give him that half step, he's going to take care of the rest.
And after that, punishing at the rim.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
And MP gets it to go.
You always like a possession that ends with a look from that range.
The attack from Sac Trail. Pagan with it. Carrington outside. Pass to Martinez. Now Lund. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Now here's Mills. And he banks in the layup. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
And the attack from Sac call time here.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Substitution for High Flyers.
And here's MP. 14 points for him. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting tonight.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now Carrington buries it from three-point range.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
On the wing, Brock. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound brought home by Carrington.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Kicks it to Pagan. Outside Carrington. One with the pick. Right at the free throw line with 1 on the clock.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. It's MP missing. And it's Sac with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now Carrington. He's got 6. Unloads. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The High Flyers lead this one up by 2. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the Attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. On offense, here's Sac. 2-point game. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now MP. Brock outside. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Sac grabs the miss. Outside, Lund. And here's Pagan. Here's Carrington. To the paint, Lund. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Brock up top, now covered by Martinez. And that one's good for Brock.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Carrington for 3. MP grabs the miss. The High Flyers with the lead. Down low. It's good for bucket number 9. He's taken 14 attempts. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, we have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. There's a lob to the hoop. And it's going by Brock. MP with it. Guarded now by Pagan. And that one drops for him.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Now guarded by Mills. Carrington outside. Takes the 3. Hauled in by High Flyers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot. And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Now here's Martinez. Pass to Lund. Carrington. Shot clock at 5. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Now MP. Kicks it out to Mills. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on this YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now here's O'Neal. 8 points for him. MP with the look. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Outside Pagan. Martinez. Back to Pagan. Out to the left wing. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Hilton. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Callahan. Back to MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. So both teams changing it up here.
MP for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Carrington. 9 points in this one. The three ball. That one no good.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And the shot goes in.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Here's Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Pass to Carrington. 5 on the clock. Olsen, shot's good.
There's a good-looking assist from 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other. With that kind of height disadvantage, all a defender can do is look up, watch him punch it home, and hope he doesn't get landed on.
Carrington for 3. He can't get that one.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
A difficult situation for Sack. Here's Carrington. Pass to Cunningham. It's Mecca from outside the arc. MP grabs the miss. Banked in off the glass.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Now here's Callahan. Pass to Mills. Sweet move. And MP with the layups.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. High Flyers making a switch here.
Sack. Austin Lund. Ivory Lund. Edward Martinez.
Outside Carrington.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Shot to stop the run. Kept alive. Here's Pagan. Makes it off the glass.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
MP outside. And he comes up with the deuce.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Great D that time from MP.
2 minutes.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
And so here it's Sack. Trailing by 19. Lund slammed home and draws the foul. A chance for another point at the line. That one on O'Neal.
What a play by Lund. Brushing off the foul and finishing what he started.
And the free throw, no good. Pass to Mills. Gov outside. MP. Guarded by Lund. And good that time.
MP.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Lund with the pick. To the inside. MP grabs the miss. He's money on the shot.
Points. MP.
Here's Pagan. Martinez outside.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to Lund. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
Come around.
MP inside. Lund's there.
2 points.
And again, it's MP.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Lund with the pick. Carrington for three. Hauled in by High Flyers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The screen by Gov. MP inside. Guarded by Lund. And a missed layup. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.